What's going on? It's Fist bringing it to you like I do. You're enjoying this beautiful Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gameplay, and we're talking about, what are we talking about? I don't even know what we're talking about. And somebody wanted me to make a video because I watched the Call of Duty Championships, and here's the way I look at it. I mean, when you look at Call of Duty Championships and you look at, because I don't want to sound like I'm just repeating myself, you know, I just get annoyed by that even talking about it, but I just wanted to point out, I mean, there's only one good thing to happen out of championships, is the fact that their brackets, you know, at least they made some drama, so where, you know, Optic would, I mean, at least it'd be something different, and there'd be like different teams. And I think the fact that Optic losing brings more drama and marketing. It's probably a marketing ploy. I think maybe that Call of Duty realizes that this is the end of, or Activision realizes this is the end of, you know, their grip on the first-person shooter market with the emergence of Counter-Strike Go. And, you know, I mean, they only got themselves to blame. They completely abandoned it. They completely just jumped ship on, you know, they completely just jumped ship on, you know, the PC users. What do you expect? So, yeah, I just think that, you know, when I look at Call of Duty Championships and, you know, you see a bunch of people tweeting out pictures of the stands, I mean, realistically speaking, I mean, it's just more or less one team, and, you know, and that's Optic that really garners any type of fan base. I mean, maybe FaZe second, and really everybody else is irrelevant. And, you know, really for Xbox to give them $1 million, I think it's poorly spent. The way I look at it now, it's $1 million being spent on advertising and hoping that people are tweeting it out. And like I said, I think tweeting is a terrible idea for advertising and marketing Call of Duty. I mean, it could be manipulated so badly, you don't know who, you know, you don't know if, you know, if somebody's like botting or cheating or whatever. And like I said, I don't want to sound like a broken record. I mean, the main thing I'm just trying to get across here is that, you know, Call of Duty Championships, when you look at Counter-Strike Go, and it doesn't matter that Counter-Strike's on PC and it's worldwide, Call of Duty has no excuses. It was on PC. It's been out for 10 years. So I don't want to hear any of those excuses. The format that they're using is not the same as it's released. The game isn't played how it's released. That's why nobody watches it, because they can't relate to it. You can't relate to the game because they don't play the game how you bought it. I mean, if you look at every single game that's out there that's popular, whether it's overseas, Asian, PC, it is played exactly how it's purchased. So, you know, you can't dispute that. It is what it is. They can't hide that. And so, when I look at that situation, and I see Counter-Strike Go doesn't even have a huge championship going on. I mean, I think was a Counter-Strike Go, since the game that Optic got beat on, I think the highest they reached was 125,000 views. And not that that matters. Not that any of those views matter, because it's all about units sold. I mean, if we really looked at it, how many units were sold during COD Championships this weekend? How many empty seat pictures were taken of the stadium after Optic was done playing? How many empty seats did you see during the whole match of like a League of Legends or Counter-Strike Go or any other game that it was played as it's purchased out of the box? And it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't really matter to even make this video, because, you know, they're not going to change anything, and that's why I really don't post too many videos of it. I mean, I used to post a video every single day. I used to post 2 videos of the game every single day. People used to post tons of videos of it every day. And the fact that they're teaming up with Xbox to promote this game and spend $1 million, and all it is it's just diverting funds from being on TV to just being on social stratosphere to get views or to get, you know, recognition or whatever it may be. I mean, there's a lot of people that still have hope for a first-person military shooter. You know, I mean, as I was told, you know, somebody DM'd me and they said that the boost jumping was going to be back in Black Ops 3. So, I mean, as I remember, as I recall, if you go back to Call of Duty 4, there used to be this mode called Old School, where you would jump around like you're in Halo. I mean, I just don't understand why they keep trying to implement a Halo into this game when it's not. It's a military classic shooter game. And I know you don't want to look back in the rearview mirror when you're making a game, but you always want to improve on what you have. And if it works, it works. I mean, why just slap the Call of Duty name on anything and just think it's going to be the thing, you know? So, I mean, I guess if they're going to accept losing tons and tons of people from one game to another, then so be it. It is what it is. But, you know, as far as I'm concerned with the Call of Duty Championships, it doesn't represent anything. It represents 100 people who play a game that has nothing to do with the original game, and that's why nobody can relate to it. It's just a big hyped up Call of Duty COD giveaway, and they could have took that $1 million that they're giving away and spread it over a bunch of social events and invited everybody and kept the game normal. I mean, you could keep the game normal and they'll still play the little esports game on the side, but you don't have to go overboard on it just to get noticed on the social media. It's just an overkill. So anyway, that's my video. If you want to check out a new video on Fist 2, go ahead. Links below. Until next time, peace. I'm out.